Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Baseus Encok S06. So these are wireless Bluetooth earphones. I did purchase them off AliExpress. I paid about 15 bucks for them. So it was either that or buying them off Amazon, but on Amazon they were a little bit more expensive. Now, if you wanted to, you could purchase them off Amazon, but they do cost $29. So my first impressions when I saw them on the AliExpress listing, I'm not talking about when I had them in my hands, I'm talking about the AliExpress listing. So in the listing, they looked like they had some significant weight to them, mainly because they did have two batteries, or what it looked like they had two batteries, one on each side. So the one with the Baseus text branding is definitely a battery, but the remote on the right side, I'm not sure if that's a battery because it does feel a little bit hollow. But then again, I'm not 100% sure, and I don't want to do a tear down on these to find out because I will definitely ruin them if I open them up. So I just checked the AliExpress listing quickly, and it looks like there is not a battery in the remote. So altogether, this has a 100 milliamp hour battery. Call time is 6 hours, standby time is 150 hours, and it takes 2 hours to charge. These use Bluetooth version 4.1. Frequency response range is 20 to 20,000 Hertz. And again, these are the Baseus Encok S06. So both IEMs have magnetized backings in them, so if you wanted to, you can just wrap this around your neck and I guess attach them together to make a necklace. So at the top you have the ear hooks. They're very convenient, made out of a silicone material, and they really do keep these IEMs in your ears. I took them to the gym with me yesterday, so I was using them for about an hour, and in no time in that 1 hour did they fall out of my ears. My only complaint was when I was on the treadmill and running with these in my ears, you had that earphone rubber sound wobble. I guess from the wire shaking on my neck. Now the IEMs themselves do feel a little bit light. I was expecting a little bit more weight in these as well, but surprisingly they feel light, and I say surprisingly because the sound on these is pretty decent. So the bass is really good, but the highs and mids are less pronounced. But still, they do sound really good. So the fact that these are Bluetooth is very liberating because I don't have to have a wire going all the way down into my phone and then getting tangled up, or just when I turn my neck, I don't have to have that pull from my phone to my ears. So it's very liberating using a pair of earphones that are Bluetooth that actually stay in your ear. So since I got these, I haven't charged them. I've used them for about a few hours now, and still battery is almost at full capacity. So battery seems to be pretty good on these. So while using these, I also did play around with the remote a little bit, and I have two complaints. One, when I push the on button twice, what happens is it calls my last contact on WhatsApp, the last person who I called. So for some odd reason, it calls them on WhatsApp. And two is when I'm trying to change a song, when I push the volume down button twice, that's when it changes to the next song, as opposed to pushing the plus sign and having that change to the next song. So it's kind of like opposite. The plus changes to the previous track, and the minus changes to the next track. So it's kind of confusing, but I could definitely get past it. But I just thought I'd mention it. So again, sound quality is good. I definitely do enjoy the good bass on these. One thing that I did forget to mention, however, is that I'm using my own tips. So I'm using different silicone tips from a different pair of IEMs that I have. And the reason being is because the tips that these ship with are pretty much trash. I mean, that's just my opinion. I do have bigger ear canals, so I do require bigger ear tips, and these come with really small ear tips. Just doesn't have a good seal in my ear. So when using my third-party ear tips, I get good sound isolation in these. So these are now my go-to gym pair of IEMs. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still do like my wired IEMs, but for the gym, I'll take Bluetooth any day. And the main reason being is that I don't have to have a wire getting into my way when I'm trying to work out. And I also do love the fact that the hooks on these really do keep the IEMs in my ears, so I don't have to worry about them falling out. And to those of you who want to know what the microphone sounds like, here it is. Hey, this is what the microphone sounds like on the Baseus S06. So I will know how it sounds after recording this. So the microphone sounds okay, but what's interesting though is that when I place a call on WhatsApp and I speak to the other party via the microphone on the Bluetooth headset, they don't really sound, they're not that clear for some odd reason. I'm not sure why. This happens with a lot of earphones in general with me. So I don't know, maybe if it's my phone or if it's the actual earphones, but I'm going to assume that it's the actual earphones. But again, you heard the mic sounded pretty good, so that's that. So to conclude this review, you might need to use a good pair of third-party sound tips in order to get that good sound isolation, that good seal in your ears. Also, earphones do feel a lot lighter than they appear. And overall, if you are purchasing them off AliExpress for $15, that's good bang for your buck. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully this review did help you out. If it did, leave a like. If you do want to see more content like this in the future, do hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you guys on the flip side.